vaguely.
Hang on. I want to start with something here that I've been fucking noticing, and I want to know if you've been noticing it too. The younger generation, so like Gen Z, they're hitting the gym or whatever, but have you noticed that they seem to be getting injured more frequently
It's because
than
they're probably
than
going,
we have, and like a lot more surgeries and shit like that that I'm noticing that they're getting.
yeah, surgeries quicker and faster. And then it also leads to like detransitioning too faster. Or like going with the trend. I think it's TikTok. To be honest, I think it's TikTok.
Yeah, for injuries.
Well, not injuries, but like getting surgeries and seeing all these kids pop up out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm talking
Like trans is
like
the new trend.
specifically say that.
Sorry,
Fucking somebody will take off with that, dude. No, I mean it is, but it isn't. That's what the Republicans think that it's like a trend, and technically it is. I mean, that doesn't concern me, so I don't give a shit.
not wrong.
From a fitness perspective, they seem to be getting like in the groups that we're in, it seems like one out of every three people that post are injured or have a pre-existing injury or they're rehabbing an injury, whether it's gym related or not. It just seems like they're getting hurt all the time or they're getting injured all the time.
Shit,
I'm
you
wondering if
heard
we were just
all of
tougher,
that.
man.
Did you hear all of me coughing?
Hang on.
Oh,
You're frozen.
I'm not. Well, I'm glad I can crop out this dead air.
Dude.
Jody froze.
It sucks.
Jody froze. Someone needs to get a new computer. At least it's not me this time.
How do we know that?
Are you back?
I like peer in and out, man. Okay. Can you see me, hear me?
Yeah, I've been seeing and hearing
Okay.
you for the last like 2 minutes.
See, yours has all been frozen.
Yeah, it's not me this time.
Okay. We're good to go. We're good.
Not me this
All right,
time.
man.
Uh, injuries.
Yeah.
I haven't. I haven't seen most people. I haven't seen anybody with like pre-existing injuries or anything like that.
Really? That's all I'm seeing. It's like the 18 to 26 or 28 range. I mean, one of the dudes we were trying to get on this podcast, what's his name? Jamie, is like out of the gym.
Oh yeah, his
I have
shoulder.
I have no idea what it is. It's like four letters or whatever. And he's like out of the gym indefinitely and trying to get surgery and whatever else. And then another young, I don't even know. I think her name's like Looney or something like that on Instagram. She just had surgery on her shoulder. So now she's rehabbing that. And it's like a lot of these influencers, younger 20s that I'm following that seem like they're getting all these not even just gender affirming surgeries, but surgeries and getting injured in the gym.
Which is wild cause like knock on wood, like the only real injury I've had when it comes to lifting, I broke my back.
You say the only injury I've had, and it's something major.
Well, that's the only injury I've had like in reference to lifting. That's it.
I haven't had one yet.
Better knock on wood.
In relation to, there's like none fucking in here, dude. Yeah, in relation to lifting. So here we go. I'm probably about to fucking injure myself now.
There you go. Fucking
It's like
pinch yourself.
life keeps injuring me, but nothing else. But we're old now. I mean, shit. So,
Shit, I turned 34 in like 2 months. Almost exactly two
well,
months.
then,
61 days.
but who's counting?
I am only because I'm going to Toronto for my.
Shit. Say
Yeah.
hi to Drake and Justin Bieber.
Nah, fuck that.
All right, man. Hang on. This reminds me because I feel like I had. Did you uh LGBTQ plus people who engage in regular physical activity are 43% less likely to report anxiety symptoms. And it's like I don't believe that, but I kind of have to because it's legit. Let me look at my source here. American Journal of Public Health.
I can see it being a decent amount.
But with that number, only 38% of the LGBTQ plus adults say they feel safe or welcome in traditional gym environments.
I'm definitely amongst the 38% because I walk into a gym and I just don't give a fuck what people think about me.
But do you think that comes from us passing better?
Probably.
I don't want to say that. Take that out. We both passed for such a long time that, like, for me, when somebody will say, "Is it like an LGBTQ plus space?" But I go in there and I look and pass as a cisgender, heterosexual, predominantly white dude. So, like most places I go, the energy, like the vibe, is safe for me, but it may not be for somebody else. And I've been going to the gym so long that my transition hasn't really affected it, honestly, at all. I
Well,
mean, there's like weird moments, but
I don't think it just encompasses trans folks. I think it also encompasses like cis people too, because when you first start something new, whether it's going to the gym, starting a new job, or, going to a fucking new college or school or whatever, you're always going to have anxiety. But I think for us, it's more so because we're always thinking, is my binder too tight? Is it too loose? Can they see my boobs? Do they see my hips? Does that woman know that I'm not supposed to be in, the men's bathroom, or does she know I'm not supposed to be in the woman's bathroom if you're a trans woman? Things like that. So I think it definitely plays a big part.
yeah, shit, right?
Yeah.
Pre-surgery at the gym, like chest day used to be one of my favorites, and now it's kind of weird because as I get further into my transition, I have more gender dysphoria, which is a weirdly ironic thing that I don't remember anybody mentioning. I mean, I'm sure they did, but not what I was seeing, where now I'm even more hyper focused on my body and what it looks like when I'm in the gym than I was 3, 4, 5 years ago.
Well, now we call it body dysmorphia because we're forever small.
Body dysmorphia with gender dysphoria.
Yep. So that's a win. Uh, Me
Right.
personally, while yes, I would love to have top surgery, it might not be in my cards. And if it's not, then it's not. So I'll just walk around without my shirt and call it a
See, I won't do that.
day.
You and Mason does that, who we
Yeah.
just had. I personally don't feel like I can pass without taping without a shirt. That's shit. I hate it. And it's like I'll never know because you have the people in your life that aren't trans that'll be like, you'll be fine. Like my wife tells me all the time, like, you totally pass, you'd be fine without it. But like I don't think I will.
The
So I err on
anxieties.
the side of not. Yeah. There it doesn't and even I mean, it's fucked, dude.
I mean, you better not.
Because I don't know it
You
what.
can always just try one day.
Let's see, and
I
yeah, and
gotta
that's what Katie says.
just be like, I gotta go run an errand, or I gotta go to Lowe's. All right, well, I'll tape, but I'll also just wear a t-shirt or a tank top and see what happens.
Yeah,
Because
and
you're
I
out
hate it.
there in your fucking sweats with your heat exhaustion.
Dude, yeah, and that's how it's been for since 2019. So I didn't start transitioning until 2022, but I didn't start taping till 2023.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
So there's fucking hoodies and shit year round. And I'm not taping right now. I just took my tape off yesterday. I just had Katie rip it off, which is so good for your fucking skin to have this adhesive on there. And like there's a whole protocol and I should be up to date on it because I am taping and I'm not. And that shit affects how well you heal from surgery if
Hmm.
you're not you doing proper protocol removing it. So I should really, dude, we should have somebody on here that talks about how you're supposed to do it because I don't do it correctly. And I know a lot of people, you're only supposed to bind what, like 6 or 8 hours a day. But there are
Maximum,
guys that bind for 12, 16
yeah.
hours a day.
I think the maximum that you're supposed to bind is like 8 hours.
Yeah, and guys aren't doing that.
Yeah, they're going like, yeah, there's one dude that goes like, I know somebody that goes 16 hours, and I'm just like, you need to stop. He's like, but I don't feel
Yeah, because
comfortable.
dude, if you work 8 hours, I mean, what are you gonna bind? What you're gonna get to work and put your binder on, and then before you leave, take it off before you drive home. Nobody's fucking doing that. And I don't blame them. That's
No,
the caveat of it is like, I totally get it, but we shouldn't be doing it.
I think probably like safely you could get away with 10 hours. Um, but anything past that, you're just asking for deformities of not just your rib cage, but also like your shoulders too, because you're putting all that
Yeah,
pressure coming here on your anterior delts and your rear delts. So your body's just like hunched over. You'll end up being like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
irregular breathing
Yep.
patterns cause anxiety. I mean, it could be causing even more anxiety than you're probably already having.
Yep.
And even when, I mean, after surgery, the shit doesn't just go away. So there's irregular breathing patterns that you've had from binding. I mean, you have to learn them. I think a lot of guys feel like it's something that after surgery, like day one after surgery, I'll be fine. My breathing patterns will be fine. I'll have my perfect upright posture, and you won't. And I'm 5 months out from surgery and still trying to correct my shit posture. So, and it's not just gonna happen, it's gonna be even fucking worse after surgery, and I'm freaking out.
Uh, Probably like start doing some stretches for your shoulders,
Yeah, I have been. Totally. I have been
learning to sit up
trying to
correctly.
undo 15 years of, at minimum, and it's gotten worse. Again, it's gotten worse through my transition. It's like the testosterone should be making me feel like I can stand up straighter, but I actively don't want to because I'm having more dysphoria.
And it sucks.
Yeah, I hate it.
Well, you got 5 months to go. So,
Yes, I got 5 months to get my shit together, which is what I've been saying every 5 months for the last 30 years of my life.
5 months till fucking freedom, dog.
Here, I got another number for you. This one was wild to me. 72% of LGBTQ plus people say they would work out more often if gym culture felt safer and more inclusive. That's wild, dude.
Yeah, but there's also a lot of toxicity when it comes to gym culture in itself. So I can understand that.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder what that number is even for like cis people. Like, if you asked a cis person, which like I'm not even gonna get into that because that's not what our pod is, but 72, that's a crazy number. And I mean shit. So let me say on the record here, I was going to an Anytime Fitness and I still have my membership there. It's a quiet, chill. But I went to that specific Anytime Fitness because it's quiet and chill and not as many people go there. And I didn't want to deal with the one I drive 20 minutes from my house instead of 5 minutes because less people go there and I feel more comfortable at that gym.
That
But
makes
then I
sense.
started going to my big boy gym, American Muscle Factory. That's where all the fucking meatheads go. But there's better equipment. It's a better environment if you're trying to push yourself. But like you're gonna get what you're gonna get. And I'm no longer like at Anytime Fitness, people will talk to me and ask me about my workouts and shit. But I don't get that at American Muscle Factory because I'm a little dude in that gym. Like I'm not at all. And so it is, and I still get from time to time intimidated in that gym. So I can't imagine somebody who's trans and just starting their journey. I think I might be the only trans dude at my gym. I don't
Oof.
know if you are at your gym or not,
Um, Maybe.
or if you
I
even
don't know.
know.
I don't know. Exile, I think so. I think I'm the only trans guy that goes there. Not too sure about any other times because I haven't been in the last 7 months. Last time I was there was Christmas. Yeah. But I also live an hour away from my home gym. So, could you even call it a home gym now?
I mean, I guess not.
Because now I go to the gym that's like 10 minutes, like 6 minutes from my house.
Dude.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. Now that I'm back in
You're
prep,
spoiled, man.
I am.
Spoiled. Fuck.
You
I
could
do have a gym like 10 minutes from my place, but I don't really like it.
you could tell we're fucking tired because there's no energy.
Dude, same. I'm like, dude, I am we're gonna have to, I say we're, but you're gonna have to edit the shit out of this. I mean, like, I should have brought some fucking smelling salts up here, some shit.
I've just been sweating all day,
Same. I was working that.
so
It fucking sucked.
alright. So someone asked how much recovery is typically required for different muscle groups. Recovery for compound versus isolation.
Shit. I mean, compound's always gonna be way more, but I don't know, man. And my hangovers were like this too, where I can go in and deadlift and I have like a window of a day or two where I'm not even shitting you. I could deadlift heavy back to back to back, but then I can't do it for, and not that I am doing that, but then I can't get anywhere near it for like a week or two.
CNS fatigue.
Like my CNS takes way longer to recover. So I like abuse the hell out of that window. Like I shouldn't. But I mean, it's why I could deadlift. I'm not for 8 hours straight. I think a lot of people couldn't do that. But
If you're listening to this and you're thinking maybe I should go do that, please don't. Don't
yes,
go do this.
because it shows up later. But and that's why my recovery's screwed and why where coaches help and where trusting your coach, which is, I think I had mentioned it on one of our podcasts where I didn't trust my coach. So we went our separate ways, but I'm an idiot. Not your coach doesn't always know better, but they do because I can beat the shit out of myself because I don't feel like I need recovery, but I do.
That comes
I need it.
along with training age. You know, the longer that the more advanced you are in the gym, the longer you've been there, the more that you understand your body and what you need, and especially when it comes to recovery. Because like for me,
Yeah.
I go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but then I'm off Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So Tuesdays are my so it's lower upper. I've been seeing really good returns on that. Like I'll go in and I'll train squat on Tuesday, and then I'll do speed band deadlifts Tuesday, and then Wednesday is banded bench. Thursday is rack pulls right now, and then Fridays are heavy triple bench, followed by a whole lot of volume.
Can I say I'm so happy to hear you say that you do fucking rack pulls because I feel like it's fairly new that people are shitting on rack pulls. Like you got to do a pull because people like this has been like a new of people saying no, rack pulls are bullshit. You shouldn't be rack pulling. It's a waste of a fucking exercise. Everybody fucking hates rack pulls all of a sudden.
I'll put it into perspective. When I was consistently doing rack pulls, my best deadlift was 562.
There you go.
And I was consistently pulling above 550 for triples and doubles on rack pulls.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know where this shit came from. Where I did, and I don't want to throw again the younger generation under the bus, but it's literally all of a sudden people are like they're a waste of a fucking movement, and then here come all the science-based lifters saying, and I mean I like my deficits, and I definitely built my deadlift on deficits, but rack pulls, I'll never take them out of rotation because I
yeah,
built this shit when I hit 465 for the first time. I was doing rack pulls 3 times a week. So do your fucking rack
rack
pulls.
pulls are the shit. And then
Yes,
you can
we should
also
all be doing fucking rack
and then
pulls.
you can also change the height of the rack pull too. So like for me right now, I'm mid shin rack pull. So my last deadlift video, the last time that I maxed out, I missed right at my knees. Let me see if I have that video real quick. Pete, June 22nd. Yep. So I don't know how well this is gonna pick up,
Dude, you're
but you can see I start the pull, and then I miss right there at my knees, like right below my knees.
my rack pulls are above my knee. And then, because I do deficits because I'm weak off the floor, but I fly
Train your quads.
where you're, what'd you say?
Train your quads.
Yeah, I've got, uh, once I'm out of like, come on, Jody, put your fucking thoughts together. Right below my knee, I can fly through the fucking air, but it's on the ground, weak as shit.
If you miss off the floor, it's because you have weak quads. You're initially starting the pull with your quads, and then you are finishing with your ass and hamstrings before somebody technically corrects me.
You think somebody's gonna correct you, Cease? Because I feel
Yeah.
like I'm about to correct you on it. I think I'm the other way on it, where I mean, I got my Hank Hill ass or whatever, of course. But hang on a second. Let me hang on.
We're Hank killing it in this bitch. I have to cut this part out too. I don't know how to do.
Sorry, I was saying goodnight to my kiddo and telling her to tell her mom to check her fucking messages. Okay, okay, we good, we good. Listen, so because maybe I've got it back. I mean, me personally, I'm weak as shit off the floor. But I feel like I got strong ass quads and my glutes are shit.
Okay, so
I get that
what?
shaking shit. The reel I just posted, I have one of my deadlifts where all that shaking shit.
Can you just send me just the deadlift part? We're gonna break this shit down right.
Yeah.
Aw, he liked your post.
I haven't been. I literally will post and then just like throw my phone in the fucking ocean and won't even fucking look at it. It's damn near like a super.
Damn it.
But I know you're supposed to look at it and respond to it.
It's a barbell row tit fly. There is no deadlift in this video.
You say there's not?
No. Lateral raises. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Everything just went fucking sideways on me over here.
Alright. Breaking this shit down in real time. So, you had the shakes. But also, when you look, you don't initiate the pull with your quads. You initiate the pull with your lower back.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been all fucking back when I'm pulling.
Let's see if I can.
Always.
Then you have to change that.
I know. But see, that's where I was doing
You should also.
deficits.
Well, you also probably need to learn how to. See, you should also learn how to pull slack out of the bar and set your hips.
Yeah.
Because the deadlift is a hinge movement. You want to open just like this.
Dude, you did not wait. I mean, I guess I forget. I'm hoping that you're not telling me that a deadlift is a hinge movement. But yes, yeah. Yes, it is a hinge movement.
Or you could think of a string pulling you from the top of your head upwards from the floor, from the deadlift position. You can do that.
Classic. Hang on, hang on. God damn it. Edit this one out. Hang on.
Titty!
Unbelievable. Hold. Yeah, my stepdaughter fucking left her in here. Hold on.
I mean, the cat can stay. It's probably good for our viewers. Scott said titty on look.
Okay.
All right, back to the recovery question.
Yes, we are good. We're good.
Back to the recovery question.
Oh my god.
To what degree is it detrimental to work out when you're still sore from a previous workout? Is soreness necessarily a sign that a workout is effective? It can be if you're just starting out. It's telling your body is telling you, hey, we did stuff. We're sore. But then you should also feed it
Is
protein.
that where you
What?
where you land on that? Because see, I'm the opposite. Where I mean, I guess I shouldn't say the opposite. I don't think that soreness is an indication
It's not.
of a good workout.
It's
I mean, not always.
the earlier you
Or shit
are
recovery.
the earlier you are in your fitness journey, Yes, it is, but there's a certain line. If you're like, okay, I'm shaking while I'm trying to complete these 12 reps and I'm only at 9. Do I continue to 12 or do I stop? You stop at 9, clearly, because that 9 tomorrow is going to feel like you just got hit by a ton of bricks. It's very rare that I feel sore after a workout or like the next day. There's only been like twice this past year that I have been sore.
The
Yeah.
creatine helps with that too, though.
It does. Yes, it does. So safe daily intake is up to 20 grams a day. Should be safe. It
20?
should be 20.
Hang
It should
on.
be 20. I think it's 20.
Oh, the fucking phone.
3 to 5 grams.
Yeah, that's where I always rocked out at. 20, I have never in my life heard fucking 20 grams of protein a day, or
I was gonna say
a
protein.
creatine
What?
a day. We should only be eating 20 grams of protein.
Do you know how small a week we would be?
Dude, literally. My 7 pound chihuahua gets
Okay,
20
so this
fucking grams
this
of
is
protein a
where
day.
I got it confused. Doses up to 25 grams daily for up to 14 days have been safely used.
Oh yeah. Okay. See, and that's another thing because I think that loading is bullshit.
Yeah,
I fall on that side of load any creatine that says to load it is a fucking waste. It doesn't matter
yeah. You don't need
as long as your muscles are
you
saturated.
don't need to load creatine. Just take 1 scoop a day, increase next week, you're good. You will have
Shit's
some,
wild. That's a marketing gimmick,
yeah.
dude. As long as your muscles are saturated in creatine, meaning don't fucking miss. People be worried about loading creatine and then miss 3 doses a week later. So like you consistency with anything, but especially creatine
Yep.
every day. You cannot forget it.
Shit, I missed like 4 doses last week.
Jesus.
Okay, but I'm also at like 2 scoops a day, so I'm fine.
Yeah. See, 2 scoops would be a good idea because then if you miss one, you've still got it. Your muscles are still saturated.
Yeah. After we
You'll
get
start doing that.
after we get off here, I'm gonna go dose my creatine. I need to get food too.
Yeah. Mine's due when we get off here too. I take it in the evening,
I also have to take my shots.
which is like wild work to honestly like because I work out in the morning, so it's like that would be for me like the best time to take it when I don't give a shit.
It would, yes. I take mine after I work out, and then like because so I work out in the morning, and then I take it after, so that way like I force myself to drink more water while I'm at work.
Yeah.
The next day I feel great, so that helps.
See, there's probably, and I mean, I shouldn't say that probably because I know there is. There's science that says creatine is best if you take it intra workout.
Yeah,
It
like prior
helps
to.
with glycogen retention, whatever else. Or it's better before if you load it with your
Yeah.
pre-workout and take it then, and then I take it at night and you take it post-workout. These studies that they do where they show all these percentages and shit, and they're like, this group of healthy adults over this time had this percentage of whatever. Does it fucking matter? Like, to an extent, does it matter
So I don't think it
that
does. I
much?
don't I don't really
I
think it
don't think
does
so either.
because I've done the whole pre-workout and creatine, um, and I've never seen a difference. Now, I
Exactly.
will say I do feel a difference while taking it post-workout because your body is starving for nutrients post-workout. You want that protein, you want that extra water intake so that way you can minimize the DOMS or aka your soreness. So I think creatine post workout is probably the best. Personally, I'm not saying take that shit to the bank. You can cash it. Everybody's going to
Whenever you remember to take it,
yeah,
whenever you fucking remember to take it.
absolutely.
Because I was doing intra workout and then on my rest days, I'd forget to take it. Because if you're only working out 3, 5 days a week and you're doing an intra workout, then you still have to remember to either make the shake or take it or whatever. And I was screwing it up.
Do you think you could see gains with 3 days a week?
Yeah. I think if your nutrition is there, yeah. Nutrition and recovery, which would be like sleep and nutrition. For me, nutrition is like 90% of my fucking recovery because I don't eat enough. And if you're if you're doing heavy fucking movements, man, heavy or compound movements with heavy ass
I
weight.
would definitely say
If
that,
I was
yeah.
doing three days a week,
I would focus strictly on compounds. It would be like squat bench. Actually, one of my clients, I had him. He's EMS up in Chicago. He during the summer he's always like, I gotta bust it down to 3. I'm like, okay, realize because he's powerlifting, you're not gonna see a whole lot of strength gains. It's still gonna be there, but it's not gonna be as fast as you would be in like if you're in 4 days. He was like, I know, it's fine. I was like, okay, cool. So I would have him do squat, bench on one day, bench and deadlift on another day, and then deadlift and squat on the other day. And then I would follow up, like the squat day, I would add like Bulgarian split squats, and then bench I would add like rows, like heavy volume rows, just so your back stays nice and thick. And then deadlift just like heavy triples, and then back down of 6s. Yeah, that's what I would do.
I mean, from a powerlifting standpoint, especially if he's competing, even 3 days a week, keeping the technicalities and the mechanics of those
Yep.
movements. I mean, there's a lot that goes into. You gotta wonder how many things you're thinking about when you're deadlifting. You know, like when you drive a car, they say you're thinking about like 100 things a second to like be able to drive a car and do all this shit. Deadlifting, I mean, from like the breath you're taking, squat and bench, like your breathing, where you're looking, your attention, everything, the tempo of it. If you don't do it for 6 months or 8 months, I think you lose a little bit of that, and that's crucial.
Yeah, because
I haven't
powerlifting.
deadlifted in like 8 months, dude.
No, I get that. Congrats
It's
on
gonna
you
be garbage.
for getting back into the gym, though. Thank you, even though you're not
Hmm.
my client. uh,
Right?
yeah. So that's what I would do if I was doing 3 days a week. But I can't see myself doing no less than 4. So, but I also make lifting a priority. I'm trying to go to Worlds.
I mean, shit, yeah, dude. You're in prep, so it's gotta be, right?
Yeah.
Or no?
I am in prep. Yes. I think I'm like 16 weeks out or some shit like that.
That's crazy shit. So wait, say again what your numbers are, what you're gonna be at,
My bet, what I want or my best currently.
what you want, what you're gonna do at the meet.
Uh, that's yeah. I don't know. Me and my best friend, who's also going to be my handler, we haven't really like sat and talked about it, but I got some numbers floating around in my head. The goal is like a 1450 total. So if I can squat 530, bench 385, and then pull 551, that'll give me 1466. So that would be like the bare minimum of that would be about where I would be. But I do want a 606 deadlift and a 405 bench. So
Shit.
yeah, pulling out all the stops for this meet.
Nice, man.
Shoot 'em up, shoot 'em up.
Dude, that's so badass.
Uh, yeah, I got my bloods done, my RBC, my hemo, my HEMA. They're all out of fucking whack.
Oh, good. I mean, that's kind of to be expected, that.
And this is
Dude,
protocol. So my doctor wrote me a book and was like, "Dog, what the fuck?" Yeah. It also didn't help that
shit.
Mason, please don't kill me. My A1C is a 12.
Scott, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Dude, that's higher than mine and Mason's combined.
I didn't say I was
Dude,
proud of it.
do you feel like shit? Like honestly, do you feel like shit?
No,
I mean, aside from prep.
no.
God, man. Whew. So when does that come down? Where like after prep, locked in, let's get it down,
Uh,
or what's
I don't. So every, those that are listening don't know what A1C is. So A1C encompasses the last 3 months of your sugar levels. So I don't know what I've been eating for the last 3 months that would spike it that high. Maybe it's the applesauce because my I if I ever get married, my partner will have to stop me from waking up to go pee and then consuming some applesauce out of the fridge. And that could be it. So don't really know.
the
Maybe
applesauce snacks overnight?
no. I just drink a.
Do you check your sugar during the day?
I don't have a
Like, do
glucometer.
you actually like, oh my God, Walmart, man, they have them at Walmart.
I know, I know. I do need to get one because I am creeping up on the 34. So it's fine. I get yelled at by everybody about my diabetes.
Dude, yeah. Dude, like, I hope everybody that listens to this messages you and tells you to go check your fucking blood sugar, man. Jesus,
And be like, Scott, get your shit together. Yeah,
man.
but I am taking a bunch of supplements too. I'm taking kidney support. I am taking Tudka. I'm taking NAC again. So those two in conjunction, and then I'm also taking IRE, which is a um, supposed to be a blood sugar support from Leviathan Nutrition, as well as my metformin and my glipizide. Um, and then I started cardio again. So that is probably also a reason as to why my A1C is high. Because I tore my calf in February and I was doing 30 minutes every training day. And then once I tore my calf, I stopped that. So, and then I just hadn't really gone back and did it. But now I'm just like, okay, cardio. So I do.
Dude,
Yeah.
have you done, I'm sure you have, ashwagandha?
I have not, no.
Dude, it keeps my sugars level. This, so I took, I can't remember what like the absolute highest dose you can take was, but of course I started at the highest dose. Dude, my sugars were like 60 and 30 and 40s. And I was like, what the hell is going on? And I was like, and my joints started to hurt. So for some people, if you take a really fucking high dose, it it causes joint pain and all this other shit. So I backed off and I take 1200 now, but it keeps my sugar stable. I'm not even shitting you. I was taking chromium, but that really wasn't helping. And I'm type 1, so managing mine's a little bit different than managing yours,
Yeah.
but I don't have to take as much insulin. Like I've dialed back my insulin pump settings, and it is the ashwagandha because it only happens when I take this shit. And I was just out of it for like 3 months because I was too lazy to order it, and my sugars were 180s, which is high for me. I'm telling you, dude, I'm not going to say everybody should take it, but it's something everybody should look into. And Scott, you should take it. Wonderful.
Yeah, it's on.
Mood
Okay,
stabilizer too.
so that'll be something that I'll add to my regimen as well. So my doctor stops yelling at me because she wants me to find another doctor, and I'm just like, no. Well, she mentioned finding another doctor closer to me because she's an hour away from my house, but it's John Hopkins. Why would I go to a different doctor? Right. Everybody knows
Yeah, no
Johns
kidding.
Hopkins.
Cream of the crop,
Right.
man.
Seriously. And my insurance pays for it. So I'm just like, no, I'll make the drive.
Dude, yes. I would too, shit.
So, all right, ashwagandha is on the list of pills that I need to take.
Yes. Everybody should look into it. It does help my mood and it does help my blood sugars, and I can honestly say that. And relatively inexpensive. I
Yeah.
think it's $14 for like a month supply
So
on Amazon.
where do you get yours? Off of Amazon or you go to Walmart?
Yeah, I just get the Amazon brand, but any brand.
I'm not gonna do what you did and start out at fucking the highest dose.
Do not take. Yeah, yeah. I'm on 1,200 milligrams a day, so one tab in the morning and one at night. And I think the serving size is one because they're 600.
Do start to see how I feel when I wake up.
Yeah, sometimes they make people tired, so I would start it at night and then figure out from there.
Sounds like a good plan.
It's good stuff, man. Everybody look into it, see what it can do for you, men and women, and trans men and trans women.
uh,
I'm gonna include literally every. It doesn't matter what you were assigned at birth. You can benefit from natural about that. Okay, Scott. There's something I wanted to ask you here. Random. I've been seeing this on Instagram too, where they're saying, "Can trans men be lesbians?" And I haven't. People are doing like videos where they're saying their opinion, and I haven't listened to a single one because I don't know if I have an opinion on it yet, and I didn't want to sway. But I wanted to hear what you thought. I'm like trying to think of like the parameters of it, but I didn't want to hear anybody's opinion until I came up with it on my own, and I've decided I just didn't have one.
no.
He said, "No, no." Why?
So being a lesbian is women, right? So
Women liking women.
trans women who are women can be lesbian. Trans men
Yeah,
who are men cannot.
you'd be a
Gay,
gay dude.
you can be gay,
Yeah.
but you cannot be a lesbian.
Now that you said that, I need to go listen to these videos that were posted and see what everybody else said.
What do you think? Do you think trans men can be lesbians? Because personally, when I was dating my ex back in the early teens, like 2010 to 2012, 13, 12, 13, somewhere around there. Uh, I was called a lesbian. Do you know how uncomfortable I felt because I was presenting as male? I was like crawling out of my skin.
Yeah. 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 This is kind of the like how I've seen that people are using it as a pronoun now. And I think of like our generation growing up being called it as your in between, and I get the whole let's take it back. It doesn't, and even queer, like the term queer when we were growing up, was never associated with anything good. So it's still weird. Like when I say queer, it feels like it's mean because that's
I mean,
what I grew up on.
I'm okay with being called queer. Um,
Yeah.
like I'm okay with that. But you call me a it, your face is gonna be on the floor, and you might have a couple of teeth missing.
And who the hell's gonna, I'm like looking at you, like imagine somebody calling you a lesbian and it's killing me. I'd be like, ew, he's one of those creepy fucking dudes that like calls himself a lesbian or some shit. That's literally what I would think. Like when fucking weird ass cis dudes call themselves lesbians, like let's not get involved in that, guys.
Who the fuck?
Yikes. Dude. Okay, thank you for answering that. Because as soon as I saw it, I was like, I wonder what Scott thinks about this,
Look,
or why it's even a thing, or how it started.
I am as close to cisgender as possible. Just I have a vagina. That's my
No.
that's my downside.
No, no. It's literally your downside.
Because let's be real, I train at the gym without my shirt on. I lift my pants up to show my quads a lot, and nobody, not even my managers, have said you need to put a shirt on. Okay, he said it once, but it was also a crowded gym, so I was like, okay, fine. But at no point when I train is it like instantly you need to put a shirt on or you need to stop showing off XYZ. It's just I train like that. And it's either because I'm hot, which is 99% of the time, or the other 1%, which because I fucking want to.
Do you remember the first time you went shirtless?
Oh,
It was your
no.
pre-surgery, so it's like, when did you say, like, fuck it, like, I'm just gonna go out, like, I pass, I don't give a shit? Because I cannot imagine myself doing that.
Um,
I want to so bad, but I can't.
so the first time that I ever took my shirt off, it was way back in the day. It was before I started hormones,
Nice.
but I was also really fat too. I'm gonna see if I can find the photo while we're talking about this. But I was also really fat. Uh, it was all with a bunch of people that I met through because I was living in Chesapeake, Virginia, and I was seeing this girl named Kira, and that's when I kind of experimented with polyamory, which never again.
Shout out to Kira.
Um, no, no,
No shout out.
no. Um, so I experimented with polyamory then, but then was it here? Nope. But then like we all went out on a road trip, and that road trip we went to some fucking where. I don't remember where the fuck we went. Um, but we were all like camping, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna take my shirt off. I was also with a bunch of Navy people too. So if you know anything about the military, most Navy motherfuckers don't give a shit. And it's true, they didn't give a shit. So I just kind of like walked around without my shirt on for the entire weekend, and it was just a really freeing experience. And I was like, all right, so we're doing this now.
So,
It just
yeah,
cascaded into that. So now I don't give a shit. I really can't find this photo.
I'm jealous of her. Shout out to everybody pre-surgery.
That's like taking their shirt off.
Go shirtless.
Yeah, prior to, yeah. Damn.
Dude, shout out to trans people. Shit, that's fucking badass.
Damn. Dog, where the fuck is this photo? Don't want to. Maybe it's in screenshots. Like, I'm really looking for this fucking photo. Because you would be like, holy shit. Yep, there.
Okay, I'll never be able to see that. Dude, text it to me.
There we go.
It's like I can't even hardly make it out. This isn't good enough. You gotta text it to
Ugh.
me. But yes, man, what a badass.
Yeah, but I was also really fat too, so there's that. So, like, you can imagine, I was probably, right there, I was probably floating at like 240, 250. No, 260. Yeah, I think I was like 260 pounds in that picture, and now I'm 230 with
Wait,
that.
this is pre-T?
Yeah, yes,
Dude,
yes,
yes.
yes,
This is pre-T. Come on, man.
dead ass.
It's this that I see, and I'm like, I mean, yeah, dude, we've always known. Like, we've always fucking known. Like, yes, dude. That's insane.
I'm gonna try and get that picture like up on the video for YouTube.
Yes. Dude, because that's fucking perfect. What a badass.
Cause like I just want everybody to see like, yeah, I was pre-T, but also like I was shirtless 15 years ago. Wait, hold on, it wasn't even 15. It was 11, 14, yeah, 11 years ago.
Yeah, don't age us out much, man.
Sorry, 10 years ago. It was a decade. I've been on T for a decade now.
Dude, that's wild.
Yeah, because that photo, that was the summer before I got on T. Now that I think about it. Yeah, because I started T I started T in December. I moved back from Florida in February. No, February doesn't sound right. April? That doesn't sound right either. I moved back from fucking Florida to Virginia sometime, and it was during the summer, so May. May sounds right. Yep, moved back to Virginia in May, and that's when I met those group of people, and yeah, I still talk to one person out of that group now. Just saw him a couple of weeks ago with my brother.
What did he say when he
You're fucking
found out you had
jacked.
transitioned?
I mean, he's always been, well, him and his wife now. I met them at that group, but they've always kind of been like supportive and never have like questioned my identity. So, and he's also the
Love
reason
it.
as to why I got into Volkswagens.
Yeah, Volkswagen, and you were like, "This is it.
Yeah.
This is what I was meant to do."
Shout out to Accordion. His name's Cord. I call him Accordion.
Okay.
Great dude. Him and his wife are great people. Do we have anything else?
I was looking at my I mean, all I've got is like the shit I sent you, but let me find one more good one
Someone also
from
said
sports.
a broader question of what sort of things go into making a well thought out program.
Fuck yeah, that's a good one. Wait, like from a coach perspective or from like you're making a program for yourself?
Uh, I can ask.
Like for yourself, right?
I can ask. All right. See how long it takes for them to reply.
Say let's just screw it. Both from the coach perspective,
Uh,
what goes into making a good program? Because I just made a reel and was like kind of bashing people left and right
yeah,
today
I saw that.
about coaching and
Rude.
shit. So
From a coach's standpoint, I also got to think my specialty is powerlifting. We focus around the big three, which is squat, bench, deadlift. So your compounds are always going to be squat, bench, deadlift. If you want to get freaky, you can add overhead press, or which is commonly known as military press, to a second, either a secondary or a main day. So you could structure your programming squat, bench, deadlift, overhead press. You could do for squat program. I don't know if you're trying to get bigger quads or bigger legs, you could do like a 4x6 or start off at a 4x4 and then add a rep um, each week. And then once you get to 8 reps, add a set, but back that reps down from 8 to like 4, and then just like add a rep each week, and then do the same until you get to 8. Back it down to 4, add a set. Just kind of like rotate your sets, and then once you get like 8x8, you should be pretty fucking jacked by then. uh, so you could do squats, but the higher that your sets and reps are, the less your accessories should be, because then you're just gonna be crawling out of the gym. Uh, so I would say squat, squat, maybe hamstring work to build your deadlift. So this is the way that I program: squat, accessories to build the deadlift, and then I do volume bench, and I'll do back work. I have 8 sets, 8x12 pull-ups, overhead press. I have rear delt fly, and I have, fuck else do I have? I have something else. Dips. I have dips. And then for deadlift, I have, I'll normally have like a 4x3 or a 3x3 at maybe like 75-80%. And then I'll have accessories to build the squat. That way I can go in with fresher legs for my primary movement instead of continuing to hammer out my hamstrings or my glutes or my back. I can go in a little bit harder for my quads to build my squat up. So I'll do maybe leg extensions. I'll also do hamstring curls because you can't forget that. And then I'll do not a glute drive, kind of like a 5x12 for that because I don't have an ass. And then I will do my heavy bench. So I'll do heavy triple with 5x6 for back downs. And then after that, I will focus on the other shit that I need. So whether it be triceps, biceps, um, back, shoulders, whatever.
Shit, man. Shit, you heard it here first. That was intense, dude.
That's what
Boy,
I do for coaching for all of my.
see, but that's what a coach should sound like. Solid, man. Shit.
No two programs are ever the same unless you're peaking, because by the time you're peaking, we should have sussed out all your weaknesses until we know what your next max is, until we know what your maxes are and where you're failing. That way we can go back to the drawing board, 2 weeks later and be like, this is what we're gonna.
Yeah, dude, most days I decide what I'm gonna train in the gym as I'm walking into the gym. And then I'll like start doing back and I'll be like, I feel like doing chest. And I'll switch. I'm not shitting you right now. I have gotten the best results any with diet, nutrition, whatever, when I just let myself do what feels right. Straight vibe programming. Why don't you look thrilled right now? Dude, I'm not even shitting you.
Because I want to
Vibe
smack you.
programming is the new thing, is the new thing.
I want to smack you.
Listen,
Can I? Is there a?
listen. My A1C is under 6 right now. I just want that to be on the
I really wish there was a. Wasn't like
the smack noise.
maybe the clapping.
What
That's
so
me
I mean,
smacking you.
what's so you think everyone lifestyle, training, whatever, you got to use a program? I'm like
I say
I've
yes.
always wondered that because I pretty much always like vibed, worked out.
I
I see people
say
in the gym writing shit.
I say yes. Always follow a program because if you don't program for success, you set yourself up for failure.
My dad.
Sorry. I
Of
mean, think about it. When you set short and long term goals, do you or do you not write it down?
course I write it down.
Okay. So then you write the steps on to get to that goal, correct?
Correct.
Uh-huh.
Smart goals. Yes, yes,
All
yes.
right. So writing a program is 1000% the exact same thing. Having a
You're
program
right.
is the same thing. Because you also got to think about it. You can only, you and your stupid fucking CNS. I'm not talking about your CNS. Realistically, you should only train one muscle group once every 48 hours, right? So like, let's say
Yeah.
I bench on Wednesday. I don't bench again until Friday, but that gives my body enough time to recover from benching. So that way I can go in as fresh as possible on Friday.
I'm fucking blasted out, man. Or bench Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday like me. And then I'll be able to touch that weight for 3 weeks after. It's wonderful, really.
Not talking
Dude,
about it.
sometimes I just gotta see what my body can and can't or will and won't do. I think this is great. Dude, I was vegan for 18 months just because I wanted to see what's it like being vegan, and it fucking sucked. I just want you to know. I hated it.
I eat steaks the size of my head, so I couldn't.
I do too.
I couldn't. I
I got lean, man. I got fucking lean. That was the leanest I've ever been, though. I ain't gonna lie. I look good. Like, and I felt okay. Like, I don't know. I think it was just because I was like lighter, whatever. But it's a lot of work being
mhm.
vegan. It's a lot of planning and a lot of prep and a lot of, it was tough. So I appreciate anybody who's vegan.
Yeah.
Oh, and your head's in the right
Shout
spot,
out
but
to
fuck that,
y'all
man.
if you're vegan and you're in the fitness world and you're getting
God,
good solid
dude.
protein gains. Holy
Yes,
shit.
probably taking so many vitamins, like it.
So many.
That's like work, man. Like as if going to the gym and meal prepping isn't hard enough. Like now you're removing all animal products. Holy shit.
All quick protein sources too. So like my
Yeah.
whey from True Nutrition has like beef collagen in it.
Yeah.
So
It's in
also
everything, dude.
I'm gonna do a shameless plug, but shout out to True Nutrition. They are like they are my only go-to source for protein. Um, it's so delicious. They've got so many different
It's
flavors.
just powders and stuff like that. I don't think I've heard of True Nutrition.
Yeah. So I got
I'm
one
sure I have
pound
actually.
for like $22. You could put whatever you want in it. And then I finally decided on one, and I was like, all right. So it's half grass-fed whey, grass-fed beef, and then the other half is like ultra something. I forget what the fuck it is. But it's 28 grams of protein per serving. Yeah, it is.
Dude, I'm doing raw protein
Raw
powder right
nutrition.
now, raw nutrition. Yeah. I just buy what I see that question a lot, creatine and protein powders, and people are like, what should I do? What should I get? Whatever. Uh,
Creatine
all
monohydrate.
creatine's the fucking same. Yeah. It doesn't matter what brand that do. Do you remember when you used to be able to get a 3 month supply of creatine from the vitamin shop for like $9?
Huh?
Those were the fucking days, man. What?
You can get 3 months for $9?
Yeah, you used to pre-COVID,
Okay.
but it was their store brand in like the blue containers or
That's
whatever.
what I have now.
Hell yeah, dude.
I picked it up at what for like $60?
Dude,
75 servings. Yeah. Yeah, it's not
see,
cheap.
I'm using the Amazon brand because I ordered it with my ashwagandha, so it's the same brand,
Is that bulk
and it was cheap.
supplements?
Let me see what it is, man.
I don't know if I like the creatine that I get from there. Granted, we all know creatine is creatine regardless of what you get. But
Facts.
I I like it for some reason. I'd much rather spend that money at least on the creatine.
You know, I used to fuck heavy with Redcon One. And then the first time that Donald Trump was elected president, they obviously fell on that side. So it was kind of a bummer. But they got some good fucking supplements, man. And I hate that they're such a
Supporter.
right leaning. Yeah. It's unfortunate. But all their shit was good. Like I can honestly say, if you don't give a shit and you don't have morals and it's
Yeah.
not gonna bother you, Redcon One
Yeah.
is their shit's good.
I mean, you could also like look at Amazon too, so
Yeah.
take it all with a grain of salt.
Wait a minute. Don't we know someone? Uh, hang on, because I'm about to do a plug for him right now. What's his name? We both know him. Oh my God, what's his fucking name? Trey has a supplement company,
He does, yes.
trans owned.
Mystical transcendence.
There it is. Thank you. So there's a plug for Trey right there. I've never used any of his supplements. I should
Um,
support trans business, man.
he asked me to be a sponsor, and I was like, sure. And then it was also at a time where I was like homeless, so I couldn't. Yeah.
Shit.
Now I work 7 days a week to make sure I'm never homeless again.
Yeah. Facts.
So, but yeah, Trey's a good guy. Very solid guy. He's been in fitness for at minimum
Kyle.
like 14 years, and I believe he's also a Air Force vet. I know he's a vet. I can't remember which branch,
Yeah.
but I want to say
Edit this out because I'm about to tell you. He was looking at, I meant to reach out to him. He was looking at training some people. I thought he was leaving the
country.
US,
Yeah, he's supposed
but
to.
we live like 15 minutes away from each other.
Fuck.
and he was posting about how he wanted to take some in-person clients and he just got a gym membership at the Crunch Fitness that just opened and shit. So it seems like he's staying. I was going to reach out to him because I was thinking about getting a storage unit and making it a place to train people out of. And I was going to ask him if he wanted to fucking split it. I'm
Uh,
telling you this because we were talking about him and it made me think about it.
I think they're not moving until November, but I could be wrong.
I didn't know when. I just saw, and I didn't know if it was Thailand or
Mexico.
Mexico.
I
Yeah,
do
that
know
they were
that
ending up.
they got their residency in Mexico.
Yeah,
I could also be very wrong.
I think they did. I'm friends with him on Facebook, so I see all the shit that he posts.
Yeah, so am I. So, but yeah, this is probably going to be the shortest podcast that we've had. Actually, no,
Dude,
this is the shortest that we've had. I think it's just because we're tired.
dude, but here, dude, yeah, I didn't bring the my best shit today, but I will say this will be good to see. Do we have more listens or more interactions when we have a guest, or when it's just? I mean, I think we'll have to do a couple more just us to actually compare. But I'd be interested to see if more people listen when we have somebody else on, or if it's just us.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see. So,
We can, if you want, let me know. Do another one on Sunday. I can get more organized for it and have more energy
Sunday,
for it.
all right.
Oh, I can't do it Sunday.